Hey guys, Luke here, Tranquility based detailing. Welcome to another unboxing. It's been a short while. I was waiting for the haul to build up. And I tend to find that, add something and then I think the next one's only a few days away. I'll add that, next one's a few days away. Before I know it, spiraled a little bit out of control and I've had things sat around for far too long. So apologies to those people who are expecting maybe this video a little bit sooner. But yeah, let me tell you what I've got. I've got a few different things. I'm going to start with these ones hidden right at the back here, because these are in relation to one of the very latest videos I put out there for Britemax's Pure Max shampoo. I've put the video on my Facebook page, but what I said in terms of launching the video, Britemax were good enough to send me the larger bottle, which I thought I'll share and share alike. I'll decant a few small ones and give those away. So the giveaway's running still on that. It's running till April 14th. But Britemax actually were good enough to send me some samples to give away to save me decanting mine. So very grateful for that. They've sent me 3 in total. So I've got those, not so much an unboxing, but I thought I'd put these in just the same. If you want the chance of getting your hands on one of these, head over to my Facebook page. The link will be in the comments below, the description below rather. And it's basically just to share the video right done on it. So no effort from you guys, but it's a really nice shampoo. So I thought, try and get a bit of a giveaway going. And I'm going to try and do more of those going forward because, I mean, 1, they're popular. Who doesn't love free stuff? And 2, obviously that helps in terms of get the videos a bit more exposure as well. So go and check that out. You never know, might be winging one of these to you for mid-April. It is a fantastic shampoo, so it's worth trying. The other bits and bobs, I'm going to start with this box. It's quite a complete box of everything. So this has got all told, we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 bottles and a wax. You guys all know I love a wax anyway. This is from GB Detailing. So GB Detailing, it's not Great Britain, it's a chap called Gavin. So he's putting together a range of products. He sent me one of everything, which is really good of him. I'm going to give these a review. I'll give them a run out and give them a try. It's actually quite a complete range. It surprised me with just how much is in here. So they're just sample size, so it's not typical of their packaging. But you find with, I mean, look at any brand, there's generally, there's holes in them. There's bits that are missing. You look at any brand really that's out there, it's very difficult to come across one that is a complete range without typically going to a chemical manufacturer themselves. So I use Car Chem as an example, very complete, but then they're making the stuff at source at huge volumes. But you look at any other range and there's typically the bit here and there that needs adding in, that's missing. And GB Detailing is actually relatively complete. They've sent me a few different bits. I've pre-sniffed, it's my stuff, I'll do what I want. But yeah, they've sent me shampoo. It's got a bubblegum scent to that one, I believe. We have a tyre dressing and a rubber dressing. Curious as to the difference. So maybe it's rubber is in like trims and plastics and so on. We have a quick detailer, glass cleaner. There is a tar and glue remover, fallout remover, wheel cleaner, and a citrus cleaner. Like I say, it's relatively complete. The wax they've sent to me as well. So you guys know I love an obligatory sniff with these. So nice green scent, matches the labelling on that one. Scent wise, it just smells like a natural wax, so it doesn't have any any added scent to it. Soft, it's got an oily type of touch, so it's oiling up nicely. So I look forward to trying it all. I'm probably going to put together, similar to the Auto Glands video I did, a one manufacturer cleans. I think they'd be a good candidate for that because of how complete it is. Just need to tee up a dirty car that really needs the work. So I'll do that with those. I'll do that very, very soon. I'd aim to do that in April. If possible. But yeah, if you guys aren't aware of GB Detailing, check them out. Again, links to everything, as they always are, always in the comments. I've done it twice now, always in the description. I'll try not to do that a third time. But yeah, go and check them out. I'll give you my thoughts once I've reviewed them. So that's number 1. The second lot, God, where to pick out of this lot? I'm going to pick this one. So I've got here another wax for the collection. and a bottle, again sample size, of Treat, which is from Mitchell and King. This is Infinity Wax's Halloween 16, so it's their limited run Halloween wax from last year. Lovely orange scent, orange colour. It's got a lovely scent to it. This was actually sent across to me by a good friend on Instagram, Welsh Quattro. So he sent that across to me as it's missing from my collection. So I'm very, very grateful to him. I owe him a favour, so as and when he's ready to cash that one in, he just lets me know. You know, I'm sure he's watching this, so let me know. If there's anything that I can do for you. Very grateful for that. So I'll give these a run out as well. But yeah, that's a little bit special that he's done that for me, so I'm very, very grateful. The other bits and bobs I've got here, again, I'll run with these, another Instagram thing. It's my first foray into Waxaddict products. I've not tried them, although I see the reviews and people that have tried them rave about them. But I thought I need to sort of wet my beak with these and try them out. And these two popped up, so you can see not full bottles. That's not Waxaddict's fault, so I've not bought it from them. These just came up for sale by April on Instagram. I don't say April like you guys should know who that is. Came up for sale from a lady on Instagram. So I scooped these two up. I thought I'd give them a try. I've got their spray wax and what's called Magic Glaze, which says it's a spray sealant. So super water repellent, can use on any painted surface, so on and so forth. The bit that surprised me about these is they're scentless, or at least if there's a scent, it's very, very subtle. I just can't smell anything overriding, overwhelming on that one. Not a biggie. I mean, it doesn't even smell like a chemical. You know, typically when you look at a product and they've not scented it, so I use that as my example, it smells like a natural wax. They've not added any artificial scent into it, but it still inherently smells like the things that have made it, the chemicals that have made it. But with both of these, I don't have really a scent to them. I look forward to trying them both, and I will get around to trying more Waxaddict products. They do this great thing at the minute, and I don't know if any of you have joined up for this, but they do a wax club. In essence, it's this. You pay them a tenner a month. It's a subscription thing, and it puts you on a mailing list to get offers and things like that earlier. It gives you 10% off of what they do. Sorry, 20% off of what they do. Just, I don't know if that's constant or here and there, but you pay the tenner each month, and then at certain intervals, I think it's like 6, 12 and 24 months, they send you a wax, and the overall value of those waxes you receive will be more than the £10. So, you know, if you do want to look at getting a higher end costed wax, it's almost like a savings scheme. It's like one of those Christmas hamper type of deals. You put the money away and they're going to send you something just at these intervals. So if you do want to get on board with those, it's a great way to really try these out. But that's up to you if you want to do that. For me, I'm going to get these reviewed first, and then I'm going to make a decision as to what to try next. And not a case of if I try them next, it'll be what, because I'm curious from them as a range. Next bits and bobs, I've got 3 big old bottles. These come courtesy of Bear Car Care. Another, British manufacturer, British company. They've released these recently. It's 3 different versions of pre-wash. You don't have to buy all 3, but they're numbered 1, 2, 3. The idea with them, you've got 2 snow foams. So one is pH neutral. The other one's listed as their Pro, which is bordering more of an alkaline snow foam. Obviously, alkaline is going to have more cleaning power, but anything alkaline is going to degrade your waxes a little bit at a time. So, you take that with just a little pinch of salt. Depends on what you're doing. So if your plan is to wax the car that day, you go with something like that. Make sure I've got these in the right order. Yeah, that's the pH neutral. That's the Pro one. So yeah, if you are waxing that day, then you could do that. Or if it is really muck and look, I need to get it off, then you would go with the Pro. The pH neutral is typical of what most of us would use. Not all the time. So a lot of snow foams are alkaline by nature anyway. And then they've got this one, which is Muck Off Mint. It does smell a lot like mint. Really, really pleasant. So this is designed, basically, you can work these in conjunction with these. So you can use this on its own, which I've seen people do, or it's an additive into these if you want to boost the cleaning power. So naturally this is stronger than these. It's alkaline, I think they told me as well. So when you add these into here, it's going to boost the cleaning power, and you can tailor that, you can play around with it. But it gives you a bit of a system that you can use depending on whether or not you want that. You could, I'm sure, just go out and buy one, use that, try that. You're looking cost-wise a tenner for the mint, and I think the 15 quid for either the Pro or the pH neutral. So you can make your own judgments on it. They are, and I'm sure if you look into this, you will see the dilution ratios in comparison to what is out there at the minute. So you see a few standards. So with snow foams, it seems to be like 9 to 1. You know, most snow foam bottles are around about a litre, so 100 ml of the product, fill it up with water, you're good. You've got some which are oddities in that they are massively high dilution. So you look at something like this one, 2000 to 1 on the dilution. I've seen people using like 15, 20 ml of that product and getting a really rich foam on that one as well. But what you've got with these is basically, and I spoke with Bear Car Care on this, they were very detailed, so they don't want the product to be misunderstood. They know that the dilutions on the back are high. You're looking, it says, for example, on this one, we recommend 150 to 200 ml mixed with 300 to 350 ml of water. So it sounds quite rich in terms of that. But I spoke with them and they said what they're basically trying to do is give a dilution ratio that's going to give that really, really thick foam that people seem to chase and crave when you're at the entry level of pressure washers. So, you know, if you're looking at like a Karcher K2 or, you know, really sort of bottom level, I mean, it's similar to what I've got, like, you know, I've got the entry level Nilfisk pressure washer. If you're after that level of snow foaming that you see in the videos, that's what they're getting at. But it's not final. You know, you can tweak that to a point. You know, if you're running a Kranzel pressure washer or something, you know, really high pressure, you're not going to need that to generate that mix. Equally speaking, you can make your own judgments, depends on how dirty the car is. You know, if you're just trying to get a bit of dust off it, you don't need to go full strength. So Bear Car Care, they reached out to me and said, you know, want you to try them, give your thoughts, but know that they have thought through this process with the dilution ratios and they've made their decision for what they feel are the right reasons. And that's good of them to be conscientious. You know, they're not just reaching out and saying, we've made this, people are going to rinse through it. You know, it's something that they've considered all the angles and all the variables, and that's good of them. So the fact they're actually able to call and say, this is something that we just want to make sure doesn't get misunderstood, that shows that they are very conscientious as a brand. So I like that. Again, my first go with Bear Car Care, so they do a relatively full range as well, and I'll try those in the future just when I get around to those. But as you guys seem to get the gist and the drift, I'm generally working through very, very slowly an ever-growing pile. So I'll work through just as I get there. You know, time is really the main problem with anything like this. The last few bits I've got, they really complete my Obsession wax collection. I didn't have any of their liquid products, and they ran some offers. They were doing a week of offers, something like that. Forgive me if you know, I'm not completely on the money there. But I thought ideal opportunity to scoop up some of their liquid products. So they were really, really cheap. If you keep an eye out for offers like this, I mean, if you're in a position to be patient, or, you know, you've got enough product to, you know, last you till the cows come home, you can wait for offers to roll around. And basically that's what happened with these. So I picked up almost all of their liquid products. I know that there is their quick detailer missing from this, which, you know, just so happened with the way that the promotion ran. But basically got a bit of everything. They do a tar and glue remover, and then I've got iron fallout remover as well. So I've got those two to go. I've got Nero, which is their tyre dressing. Could also be used as a trim dressing as well. I've got their snow foam, which is called Blizzard. Their shampoo, which is called Purify. You can custom the scent and colour. And I scrolled down, and with any of these customs, you're almost spoiled for choice. There's too much to look at. So I panned through, saw this cinnamon. I just picked cinnamon for the sake of that one to do. And it smells like atomic fireballs, that sort of strong cinnamony type of smell. It is really, really delightful. But yeah, all told, that's pretty much everything from the main range from Obsession at this point. I've got their 5 main waxes. I've added into that mix. So these are two of their latest products out. So I've got a sample of Dynasty, and Dynasty is getting nothing but good feedback, good reviews. You know, I look through all the forums and you know, Facebook page and so on. I see nothing but goodness about this. I'm really excited to try it. Just picked up the smaller sample. The smaller samples run at £16 if memory serves. The full size ones, this is 30ml, full size one's 200ml, is 85. So I picked up the smaller one because I was being tight. It's my reasoning, so I'm sticking with it. So I'm going to give that one a go. But the other one that I got, this is now it is available. It's actually on their website, but this is an early sample of Luminous. And this one, it's got me really, really curious because of the claims that they make. So the blend, it tells you it's Carnauba and Montan, which for me is immediately saying it's going to be very, very glossy, which is what they're aiming for. They're after a very glossy show wax. But they've blended this basically to just be nothing but gloss, like almost zero durability. So they're saying, honestly, openly, that's not what we're aiming for. This will last a week, and you know, it's aimed for just one specific purpose, and that is as glossy as possible. Scent on this one is Refreshers. It is delightful. It is very, very oily. You know, you run your finger across it, oils up immediately. But yeah, I'm going to get all this ran out, and again, probably similar to the Autoglans video, I'll run a one manufacturer cleans. What I'd like to ask you guys when I do those, when I put those one manufacturer cleans videos out, is just to give me some feedback as far as the bits you want to see individually reviewed, and I'll be glad to do that. I'll basically put together the reviews for the bits and bobs that you guys are asking for. So that's everything. That's another unboxing in the bag. I was expecting just one more wax, but so be it. I thought I can't wait any longer, so that's going to be the start for the next unboxing video. Is this wax that's coming? I won't tell you what it is. And then I've got a special unboxing coming up when I get round to filming it, which is just going to look at one product only. I've received something which is, for me at least, truly very special. So I thought I'm just going to donate one video alone. The way that the unboxings used to be, back when I started the channel, it used to just be one product. So I'm going to go back, I'm going to do a single unboxing for one product, but I'll get around to that just as time allows. But yeah, that's everything. If you've got any questions on what you've seen, anything you want to know, comments are always open below, ask away. I'll get this reviewed as soon as is humanly possible. But yeah, that's everything. As always, I always like to say thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and check back in the future for future videos. So take care. Bye-bye.